I want to take this moment and appreciate you. Because of you, I learned an idiom. I watched one of your shorts, and in that you talked about an idiom that was I was not aware about, and that was the 11th hour. At the 11th hour. So now it's in my mind. It has been registered. So I want to. So from the perspective of being like if I wear the lenses of a yogi, I would say to the parents that don't give them outside food. We all know, we Indians know, maa ke haath ka khana. So I'm really calm as cucumber all the time. In terms of positive anger that you mentioned, we all know Virat Kohli. I'm a big fan of that guy. So sometimes, like on field, his persona is completely different. Like he gets angry, he shouts, he yells, but that's for the sake of betterment. Like even when I do workout, I get angry that why can't I do 50 push-ups in one round or that kind of thing. So that's healthy anger, I guess.
As you already said that you are cool as cucumber.
I'm not an organized person, so like I have like my room is messy. So my mom was scolding me and she was scolding like hell, and I was like, I was getting frustrated.
But I have seen many counselors are there in foreign countries for anger management. Like we have different
Yeah,
clinics there. It's a great business. And they are earning good amount by just
definitely.
managing others' anger. So what do you think? Can't we manage our anger own selves? We need the help of someone? Or any medicine is required to control our anger?
Good afternoon, Manjuji.
Good afternoon, Jenil. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Sunshine all day long, pretty good. Yeah, and I hope that everything is well at your end. Can you
Yes.
listen the background noise, by the way, Manjuji?
No,
Can
I'm
you
not.
listen?
Right now, I'm not getting any background noise. Later on, I don't
All
know.
right.
That we'll see.
By the way, I'm grateful that I'm here after a long time. When I
Yes.
started my YouTube channel, I guess at that time we had this conversation podcast, and after that it's been a minute, I guess.
Right, right. You are very true. And I'm also elated to see you here and have you here on my channel, especially. After a long time, we are connecting
Yeah.
today. I know that people might be knowing you, but just for the sake of this video, if you introduce yourself in just brief.
Okay. Yeah. As Manjuji has already said, Janil Vyas is my name, and I'm a teacher by profession. I teach English, like I've been teaching for 7 to 8 years now. And I'm also a YouTuber, just like Manjuji. My channel name is English with Janil, where I make podcasts with creative people from all around the world, like Australia, New Zealand, UK, US. And yeah, I'm also a yoga trainer, a part-time yoga trainer, and a full-time English teacher. So that's pretty much about me in a nutshell.
Yes, you good that you reminded me about yoga teacher. Actually, there in my
Yeah.
mind. Okay, so today I'm going to connect with Jenil, who is a trainer, who is a great logophile and a bibliophile too. I have seen a couple of your videos where you have described about the books which you used to
Yes.
read, and then yes, the words you use during the conversation. It's a great fascination to hear you
Yeah.
anytime, anytime.
That's
So
so
today
kind of
I
you.
hope my
However, I want to take this moment and appreciate you. Because of you, I learned an idiom. I watched one of your shorts, and in that you talked about an idiom that was I was not aware about, and that was the 11th hour. At the 11th hour. So now it's in my mind. It has been registered. So I want to take this moment and appreciate you for making that short.
Thank you, Janila. It's very common one. But yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
I feel that common things usually people want to use and they can register those words easily in their mind. And that's the reason
Yeah.
sometimes when I feel I make when I get time. So
Yeah.
thank you
It
so
was
much
really
that you
helpful.
also
Yeah.
watched something on my channel. Janil, shall I introduce myself? I don't think so.
No,
Shall I?
you don't have to. You don't
Yes,
have to.
yes,
Because
all.
no,
Yes,
typically you
yes,
have.
yes. Because my viewers, they know me
Yeah,
and
you know, your viewers already know you.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. And then we should save their time also.
definitely.
Today, Janil, actually, I have one topic in my mind. I don't know whether you will feel free to discuss this topic or not, but still, I felt that more than you, nobody could describe this topic in a better way. So, the topic for the day is we all know anger, yeah?
Yeah,
But what is anger management and how can we manage
mhm,
anger? So, we are going to talk something related to it today because
definitely.
I see
That's
today, like even very small kids of 4 to 5 years, their anger is somewhere out of control. Their parents are even not able to control them. They are always in doubt whether it is normal, natural, or my child is behaving somewhere abnormally. Okay. So today I want that just let the viewers know. They all know what is anger, but what is anger management? Would you like to throw your
When it comes
insight
to
on this phrase, anger management?
uh, how you can manage it, I guess you don't even have to manage it. You can, get rid of it. You can mitigate it. And what I feel is, from the perspective of the, being a yoga trainer, what I feel is, as you mentioned, talked about children. So what I usually see is children are like, most of them are habituated with fast food. They are into like packet foods.
Mm-hmm.
So in like from the yogic terminology, we call those kind of food as tamasic food. So when you consume that kind of spicy food, when you eat something that is made from palm oil, that's not gonna good for you. Yeah, those things are not good for you. So it makes your mind hyper. It makes your like your body tamas gun is there. So it increases the gunas in your body. So from the perspective of being like, if I wear the lenses of a yogi, I would say to the parents that don't give them outside food. We all know, we Indians know maa ke haath ka khana. I guess that's the remedy, that's the cure for all this anger management issues.
Yes, but don't you think that today's most of the mothers, I don't say all the mothers, most of the mothers, they also want to go for a shortcut. If child is
Yeah,
happy with a packet of kurkure and chips, why to
yeah,
go and invest half an hour or 1 hour to prepare a small lunch box, and the lunch box comes as it is from the school to home because child doesn't like eating that
yeah,
what mama has prepared.
yeah.
So parents also have
That's
started like it's easier to give a packet of kurkure, child is happy, I'm happy. Okay.
yeah,
As a result, somewhere this is really impacting the health of the students, the mentality of the students, and mental health is very important. Rather than I feel
definitely.
physical health, if mentally somebody is healthy, I think physically the person can be healthy. It's actually vice versa. Physical and mental, it goes together,
True.
isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I
Yes.
completely see eye to eye.
Hmm.
This fast food thing that bugs me a lot when I see children, like children of like 5, 6 years old, they have this packets all the time in their hands.
Right.
And the other thing that is an area of concern is mobile. Like a lot of children, they even tend to do doom scrolling, and I feel like somehow parents are also, they are culprit in this thing because they hand over the mobile phones to their children again, just to get some quality time for themselves, I guess. So that's also like when you doom scroll, like children have very fragile eyes, their
Hmm.
minds are developing. So in that case, if the Blu-rays are coming constantly from the mobile screens, it's really deteriorating for the children.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah,
Very
these
true.
are, I guess, external factors. It has nothing to do with internal. Like if you focus on external factors, if you eat clean, sleep at a right time. Nowadays, people have this, like if you go to sleep early, you won't be categorized as cool person. You are not cool enough. So people have this modernized, westernized kind of mentality that going late, bad. That's kind of cool. We are modernized people. So mentality has to do a lot with this kind of things.
True that. True that. So just before some time, we were talking about a child's mentality, that child shows tantrum. But it's not only about child. If we see, I think the level of anger is increasing in all of us. And
Definitely.
somewhere we need to understand why it is happening and how can we control this. And is really anger always bad? I think anger is not always bad. At times, like if I get angry that why am I not able to learn 5 words every day? I decided a few days back that every day I'm going to learn 5 words, but I'm not able to. And if you get angry about it, thinking this, then probably you will cultivate this habit. You will work on this one particular point, and then next day maybe I'll start learning. Not if five, then at least four, three, two, one, something. Something is better than nothing. Okay. So I wanted to ask you that how can we actually control our anger? It's a kind of
Again,
management, like we need to think about it. Anger,
yeah,
yes, it is automatic process. It will happen. If you speak something ill about me, probably I'll become angry then and there. But I want to control that. Jenil should not feel that Manju ma'am is angry now because I just said one statement. Okay. So how it is possible? How can we control that? Do you have any strategy? Because you are a yoga teacher too, so it's very close to
yeah,
your
definitely.
field. Mm.
Definitely. Like I used to be like completely, I used to get angry at all the minute things like you told prior to my yoga journey like decade
Mhm.
ago. I
Mhm.
was a very irritable child when I was a child. I used
Mhm.
to get angry and I didn't give a damn about, like any of those things. I used to, like not eat, but I used to, like, it also matters what you watch. So sometimes, like nowadays, people are really into, South Indian films. So it's all about actions and all. So they somehow deep down they are consuming those things as well. There was this preposterous movie Animal, which people love, and I don't even like the trailer of it. They were like, I don't know why people love that kind of films. It was completely, it was futile to watch that kind of thing, but people romanticize those kind of things. So also it has to do with mentality. If you feel like slapping a woman is a good thing from the perspective of that Animal film, like I haven't watched it from the critics and all I got to know. So there's nothing you can do about that if you don't change the mentality. And for the sake of changing your mentality, read books. Don't waste your time watching this kind of frivolous movies. Read genuine books. Like nowadays I'm reading a book called Stoicism, which talks about philosophers, Socrates, Seneca, Greek philosophers, and how to cultivate a mindset. I'm calm as cucumber. And there was a person, I guess Mahatma Gandhi or someone, he said that no one can insult you without your permission. So even if you say something bad about me, I would feel like probably something must be
It's
going on in
your
your life.
opinion.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's your opinion. It doesn't affect me. So I'm really calm as cucumber all the time. In terms of positive anger that you mentioned, we all know
Hmm.
Virat Kohli. I'm a big fan of that guy. So sometimes, like on field, his persona is completely different. Like he gets angry, he shouts, he yells, but that's for the sake of betterment. It's not like that in real life. When I watch his interviews and all other things, he's really good and his vibes are really great. So it has to do, like, even when I do workout, I get angry that why can't I do 50 push-ups in one round or that kind of thing. So that's healthy anger, I guess. But if you really want to decrease your anger, stop consuming outside food, eat home cooked food, go to sleep at reasonable hour. Sleep is really crucial. Yeah, then do pranayam, meditation. Yeah, read good things like Bhagavad Gita. India has given a like Lord Krishna. You can go to read Bhagavad Gita. You'll get a lot of life lessons out of it.
Right.
So yeah, these are some, I guess, visible things that you can do.
Yeah, and for different people, I feel, Janil, that different things trigger them. Like maybe
Yeah,
for me, I just want to tell you that when I was somewhere in college, I was also listening to music on high pitch. But now I'm just
yeah,
opposite. I want to listen to
mhm,
everything, whether it is bhajan or ghazal or pop song or anything, but I want the volume to be reduced. Okay. And my
yeah,
husband is like, he still wants to, if he wants to listen to songs, it means it has to be on high pitch. Yeah. So I
mhm,
always feel that sometimes when he keeps the music on, I always tell him softly that, can you please reduce the volume? I always feel that it is still quite loud. And then I cannot focus actually. I feel that I'm cooking
yeah,
or maybe I'm
definitely
editing. So I make mistakes. So for me,
true.
That is a point of anger for my husband. If
Mm.
somebody is listening on high volume, he doesn't get affected by that. Okay. So the trigger points are also different. What makes you angry? So we need to understand that also. If something is making you angry, if like you talked about this movie, I also heard a lot about this movie. Animal, no?
Mm.
Animal.
Yeah, animal.
Animal. Yes, I also heard about this movie, although I haven't seen, I didn't even see the trailer and
Yeah.
all anything. But many places I have just heard about this movie. I don't know what it is exactly. But still, people want to see violence these days more than romantic movies. I remember that we always wanted to go to watch something romantic, something family movie where
Right.
we can sit, we can enjoy, we
Mm.
can correlate with our own life, something we can learn, or at least
Yeah,
sometimes we can
definitely.
relax, we can understand the movie and the story. Now movies are just going on, it is played from one part to the other part. It switches like anything. To correlate the whole story, you need to be focused all the time, then probably you will get the complete theme. Most of the movies I'm talking about, although I'm not a movie person, but still. So
Definitely. Yeah.
people need to understand that what triggers them. Yeah,
True.
isn't it? And they should
Yeah.
avoid that. That is also one way.
So yeah, they should try to cope with that. Like in terms of, as you talked about your husband, I can resonate with that because usually what happens, my father is a big like he's always watching news. He's retired now, so he always watches news and he keeps it at a high volume. Now my mother is in the kitchen, she cooks something. So for my father, news is his cup, he cherishes it. But for my mother, it's a like it's not her cup of tea. She's not into that. So it's gonna be a little bit difficult to cope with that thing because my father enjoys it, my mother doesn't. So obviously she's gonna get, it's gonna drive her nuts.
Mhm.
And likewise, like when I watch films, I usually watch it on TV. So for me, I watch it in English. So for my parents, it can be bothersome because they don't give a damn about English or they don't even understand English.
Right, right.
So it would be a noise pollution for them. So yeah, it has like I guess it affects like not only one factor, a lot of factors I guess might be there.